Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles and back to Sliced Sudoku. And today we're trying a puzzle called The Russian Tea Room by Jeremy Dover. I don't know why it's called that, but this is a sandwich numbered rooms puzzle that has been demonstrated. People have said this one's quite tricky. So this is one, yeah, I'm nervous. This is one that I haven't tested, and I do not know what I'm in for this puzzle. So, yeah, of course, links below to this puzzle as well as to the entire pack. I don't know where this one's going to drop in. As you all know, I'm recording these in a semi-random order, and then they'll get sorted into an approximate order of difficulty. I think it's going to be very hard to get this one right because people find different things in sandwich difficult in different ways. I look at some of the testing results, and some people are rating some of the puzzles as, you know, as walks in the park, and others are calling them treks into the wilderness. This one's going to be really hard to try and get the difficulty right, and I apologize for that one. Let's have a look at The Russian Tea Room by Jeremy Dover. So we've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have sandwich, so the numbers outside the grid give the sum of the digits between the 1 and the 9 in that row or column. So for example, in this column, between the 1 and the 9, there will be digits summing to 9. Don't know where that's going to go, but that's the way it's going to work. And numbered rooms. So a clue outside the grid also indicates the digit which has to be placed in the nth cell in the corresponding direction, where n is the digit placed in the first cell in that direction. So for example, if this was a 4, then this would mean that 9 goes in the 4th position in this column. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 means this is a 9 because this is a 9. Similarly, if this was a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be a 9. That's how this works. This is going to make this puzzle very interesting, and I don't know how I'm going to even start it. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Okay. Row 1 is immediately interesting, and I think this is why it's row 1. Setters will often put the clue they want you to look at first at the top of the grid, because a 3 sandwich can only be done with a single 3. So we know wherever the 3 goes, it is going to be the single digit crust of the sandwich. So somewhere in this row is a run that goes 139 or 39 or 9. So 139 or sorry 931 or 139. So it'll be bread 3 bread is the way it's going to go. Now I can't put 3 in either. Yeah, let's think about this. Where can 3 go in the row? I can't put 3 at the end because it has to be between the bread. So 3 can't go in any of those cells. If I was to put 3 here, this would need to be a 2, which means it wouldn't be the bread on either side. So this can't be a 3. If this was a 3, this would need to be a 2, and it wouldn't be the 1 or the 9, which needs to be the bread on either side. So that doesn't work. If this is a 3, this would need to be a 3, because that would be putting 3 in the 3rd position. That doesn't work. If this is a 3, this would need to be a 3, so that's not a 3. So I've immediately got 3 down to 3 places. That's very cool. Okay, so can this be a 3? This would, in fact, this can't be a 3, because if this was a 3, both of those would need to be 5, because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can't put 5 in both of those. So that is not a 3. This is actually bread. None of these are bread because, and none of these are bread, because if it goes bread 3 bread, that's not bread. And if it goes bread 3 bread, that's not bread. One of those is bread. Does that mean, okay. But I don't know which one is the 3. But it does mean this is either 4 or 6, and this is either 4 or 6. So this is a 4-6 pair. Can I do the same with 6? Not as easily, because a 6 could be done with a single 6 or with a 2-4. So Sorry, my computer's just going nuts. Okay, so I'm just getting pop-ups everywhere. I am going to close down the application, which is causing all those pop-ups. Okay, done. Now, fortunately, I don't solve the puzzle in the same browser that I use as my normal web browser. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with this because, well, okay, so it's got to be this 8 clue, doesn't it? Because I can't know anything about this because, yeah, I can't see what I can do with this. Well, I know 6 isn't here because 6 here would put 6 here and 6. Okay, so maybe I can do something with this. And it's the same with 9. But maybe I think it's this. This must be a 1 or a 2 cell 8 clue, because you can't do 8 in 3 because 8 in 3 needs a 1, but 8 needs to be part of the one of the crust. So the 8 clue is either a single 8 or a double 8. So the crust, the other bread is in one of those two, and none of these can be bread. And this can't be bread. So hang on, asking the question of where the 6 can go is different to asking the question where the sandwich goes. But the thing is, I could make this a 6 and still have 1 or 9 in either 1, 2, 4, 9. So I could go 1, 2, 4, 9, 6, 6. Yeah, that seems to work for... So 6 could still go in the middle. Where can 6 go? No, 6 can't go in the middle. Let's ask about this. Okay, where can 6 go? 6 can't go here because it would put a 6 here. That's not a 6. 6 can't go here. It would put a 6 here. That can't be 6. 6 can't go in the middle because both of these would be 5. 6 can't go in the middle. If 6 went here, this would have to go... If 6 went here, this would be a 2. Ah, hang on, that might be a problem, mightn't it? Because then I'd have 2, 6, and I couldn't do either a 2, 4 or a 6 in the sandwich. So this can't be a 6, because if this is a 6, this is a 2. And then I've broken the sandwich, which needs to go 1, 6, 9 or 1, 2, 4, 9. Oh, this is tricky. So this can't be a 6 because if I go 2, 6, how do I make the 6 sandwich? I can't do it. And the same is true here. It's the same logic, but from the other direction. This can't be a 6. 6 here, 3, 6. I could put 1, 9 there. And same here. And then these would be 3 and 7. What about here? These would be a 4, 6 pair then. Oh, I can't put 6 here, because then one of those would need to be a 6. So neither of those is a 6. So 6 is in one of those two. Right. Which means 6 can't be in here. 6 is down here. Now, what does that mean for this sandwich? Because these are now a 3, 7 pair. Because from this direction, it's got to be here or here. And from this direction, it's got to be here or here. This is a 3, 7 pair, which means they're not part. Now, can I still do... I could put 1, 6, 9 or 1, 6, 9, but can I do 1, 2, 4, 9 anywhere? If I made this 6, could I make these like 1, 2, 4, 9? But there must be one in here. I can't put a 6 spanning these. So one of these must all be green because I have to put one in here. Because if these were all green, let's mark that. If these were all green, then I'd have to have one here, and the digits in the middle I'd have to sum to 6, but the minimum is 2, 3, 4, which is 9. So that doesn't work. So there has to be one in here. And it's either 169 or 169 or 124, 1249 or 1249 with a 6 in the other one. If this went 1249637, that seems to work, doesn't it? I don't know I can narrow that down any further. There must be a 6 in one of those. Where can the 4 go, though? 4 has to be... no, I could go 1, 2... I don't know. So now am I asking the same question about 9? 9 can't go here. It would mean that this would need a 9 here or vice versa. It would also mean this needs to, like a 9 here is putting 9 in the 1, and it's just, it doesn't work. The only X sum that you can put into the first cell is a 1. If this is a 9, this is a 2, and that's an 8. Well, you can never put it in the middle either, so there's no 9. Oh. This isn't because I need one in here. This must be the other end of the 8 because now all of these are green, and it can't be a 9 because if I put a 9 here, both of those are 5. This is 1, this is 9. So there's a 1 in one of those two. But that still doesn't tell me whether it goes 1, 2, 4, 9 or 1, 2, 4, 9 or 169 or 169. One, 2, 4, 9, 6, 3, 7. If the 6, like if 1, 2, 4, 9 would put 6 here, 4 here, 6 here. So 4 would be here and that would be 8. Yeah, I don't know. This can't be a 9 because this would have to be a 3. So that's not a 9. These sum to 8. Well, they can't be 1, 7. They could be 2, 6. They can't be 3, 5. These must be 2 and 6. Which doesn't stop these from being 169, 169 or 1, 2, 4, 9 with a 6. It doesn't stop that. But now I must have 9 between... Oh, that's cool. There is a 2-digit 9 sum. So these all become green. These are green because you can't do 9 in a single digit, and these are green. But I can't put 9 here or here. These being green means they are not the 9. So the 9 is in one of these two. So these become a 2-8 pair because 9 is either here making that a 2 or here making that an 8 and vice versa. This is a 2-8 pair, of course. Those are green. So how do I do the 9 sum now? I can't do 1, 8, 2, 7. It's 3, 6 or 4, 5. Three is in one of these two. If this is a 1, how do I do this 9? I'd have to put a 9 down here. I'm running out of clues. In this column, I must have a single 2 between the 1 and the 9. So this can't be crust, bread, whatever, because I'd have to go either 129 or 129, and this can't be a 2. So this is green. This, I could go 1, 2, 9 going down, but this one can't be. 9, but I could go 1, 2, 9. If this goes 1, 2, 4, 9, if this goes 1, 6, 9, this is, right, this can't go 1, 6, 9 in this direction. So this can't, no, this could still be a 6 and I could go 1, 2, 4, 9. But this can't be a 9 or a 1, because if this is a 9, this would have to be a 1. This is green. So this, I could still go 9, 2, 1. What about, I don't know anything about this row or column. If that was a 1, 9, 3, 1, that works. One of these is a 1. I am quite confused. I'm going to pencil mark corner 6s there because I know that is true. If this was a 1, this couldn't be a 6. If this was a 1, how would all of this work? If this was a 1, this would be the 6. And this couldn't be the 9. So I'd go 1, 2, 4, 9, and this would be 1, 9, and that would be broken. Let me show you that. If this is 1, this couldn't be the 6. So this would be the 6. But I couldn't go 1, 6, 9. So I'd have to go 1, 2, 4, 9 in this direction. And this would be a 1, 9, and the 9 clue would be broken. That's really weird. So I can't go 9, 3, 1 in this direction. I have to go 9, 3, 1 in that direction. This becomes green. Now that doesn't tell me. This could still be a 6. This isn't a 3. Why did I have 3 pencil marked down here? What is wrong with me? I don't think I used that. This 8 clue is done. 1, 2, 4, 9. Would put 1 in one of those two. 1, 1, 6, 9. I don't know what that does. 1, 2, 4. Well, I can't do 1, 2, 4, 9 in this direction. Or maybe I can. 1, 2, 4, 9. Because I don't have a sandwich in that column. One of these sums to 9. There's a 9 in here. Could I do it in here? 1 would put 9 in one of those two. Oh, but don't forget. Don't forget, where can the 9 go in this column? Can that be a 9? That would have to be a 2. If this goes 1, 2, 4, 9, that's a 2. And that seems okay. If this goes 1, 6, 9, that seems okay as well. This is green. I know this is green. Oh, I know what these are. This is 4. This is 6. So this isn't the 6. This is the 6. And now this is green. But what's important now is I can't go 1, 6, 9. This has to go 1, 2, 4, 9. And with that being the 2, I have to go 1, 2, 4, 9. So this is yellow, this is green, and I can remove the grey. This is green, and there's a 1 in one of those. But I can't put the 1 there because then this 9 clue would only be single length. When I got that 3, it all became resolved. This is a 6, which is here. So this is a 3, this is a 7. This 9 clue is putting 1 in one of those 2. Because you can do 2, 3, 4. This would be 3, 2, 4. But it can't because that's a 2 to make this 9 clue work. Oh, this is clever. This is a triple in the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. There's no 7 there. 5, 7, and 8 means 9 is here, here, or here. How's that going to work? I can't put, this can't be a 7, because if this was a 7, 9 would go here, and then how would I put 9 between this digit? Like if this was yellow, I'd have to put 9 between it and the 1, wherever the 1 went. I'd have to go 9 something 1 here, and I'd have to put a 9 between it. This can't be a 7. So this isn't yellow. It's here or here. If this was the 9, the only place I could put the 1 would be here, and that doesn't work. So this can't be an 8. This is a 5. This is a 9, which is yellow, and all of these become green. This is 5, 7, 8. I can't put 9 in 5 anymore. And this can't be a 9 because this can't be a 4. So this becomes green. This becomes yellow, and that's the 9. And these are what sums to 9. This is so clever. 9 is down here. I can't put 9 here because then I'd have to put a 1 here to indicate that this is a 9, but I'm putting a 9 in the same place as the 1. 9 is in one of those 2, which means 9 is not here. It's in one of those 4. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9, but it can't be a 9 because that would put 9 here and here. This is 6, 7, 8, 9 is in one of those 3. This is green. Wow. But 2 is down here in 7 or 8. Oh, I got that wrong. I made a big blunder there. Let's roll that back. I think I was good here, but when I did this, when I removed the 5 from here, that was wrong because I'm not pointing at a 9. I'm pointing at a 2. And I could put a 2 here, here, or here. That's all fine. And that doesn't resolve this. This could still be a 9. I made a boo-boo. This is a pair. 7 and 8. So 8 has to be in one of those 2, and 8 has to be in one of those 2. This is a 7-8 pair. I can't put 7-8 in any of those. There is no 5 here. This is a 7-8 pair, and that means that 2 is in one of those 2. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 6. And the 6 sandwiches are done. So these sandwiches are all done. The 3 sandwiches is done with 6 and 4 pointing at 3. Those are done. What I haven't done is I haven't put 8 in the 9th position. This one, I haven't done the 9 sandwich. Now I can't go up. This has to be green. And I can't do 9 in 3 because 9 in 3 needs to be 2, 3, 4. This must be the 1. And this is green. And now this needs to sum to 9. Now it can't be 1, 8. It could be 2, 7 or 3, 6. But this is now playing with this 9 clue, which can't be done in a single. So all of those become green. I can't do 9 in 4. So this becomes green. 9 can't be here because 9 here would put a 1 and a 9 here. So 9 is in one of those two, and this becomes a 7 or an 8. And the 7 looks down, making this the 8, which makes this the 9, which by Sudoku makes that the 2. This is yellow. These are green. The 2 means that this is the 7 and this is the 8, which means this isn't the 8, this is the 8. This row, I'm broken. No, this is the 8, this is the 5. I think I said this is the 8. Yeah, the 8 removes the 8 from there, makes this the 8, and now this row needs to be the 5. This is a triple. 1, 3, 4. This can't be a 1 because that would break this. 1 is in one of those two. These are 2, 5, 9. I can't put 9 there. I can't put 2 there. That's a 5. Because of the 2, 9 looking up. This has to be a 1. Oh, and this 9 is doing it, meaning this can't be a 9. But the 2 now makes this the 1, which is yellow, which makes all of these green. But now this can't be the 9. So this is the 9, which I can make yellow. These have to sum to 9, but that makes this the 2 and this the 8. These have to sum to 9. They can't be 1, 8 or 2, 7. If they're 3, 6, they're 3, 6. And if they're 4, 5, it can't be 4, 5. This is 3 and 6 because I can't put either 4 or 5 in that cell. So this can't be 3, 6 anymore. This is 2, 7. And the 2 makes that the 7 and that the 2. These have to sum to 9 in 3. These are 2, 3, 4. There's no 2 here. There's no 3 here. Don't know about that one. But 9 is in the 8 spot. This clue is done. 9 is in the 2nd spot and there's 9 between. This clue is done. 9 is in the 8 spot. This clue is done. 2 is in the 7th spot and there's 2 between. This clue is done. 9 is in the 5th spot and there's 9 between. This clue is done. I've done all the clues. So now let's do some Sudoku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. The 5 and the 7 means this is the 4. I take 4 out of those. This column, 1, 2, 3, and 6. The 3 looks across, making that the 6 and that the 3. This triple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 5 takes 5 out of there. The 6 takes 6 out of there. No, I haven't done all the clues. This 9 clue is not done. 4 and 6 would make 10. This is the 3, this is the 1 to make the 9 sandwich work. So this is yellow. All of these become green. This is not the 1. The 3 takes 3 out of those and these become 1, 4. In here? No. I do need to put a 9 in one of those two. All of these are green. All of these are green. There is a 9 in one of those two. Six is in one of these two by Sudoku because of the 2 6s, but that 6 is looking down saying not there. This is the 6. This column, no, the 7 is looking up, making that the 8 and that the 7. This column doesn't have a 6. 6 is not in any of those. 6 is in one of those two. 8 is in one of those two, and that 8 is looking down saying not there. That's an 8. How am I doing on 8s? This is an 8 by Sudoku. I can't put 8 in any of those. That is an 8 by Sudoku. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. So this is the 6. So this isn't the 6. This is the 6. This 4, 5, 7, there's no 7 there, and there's no 4 there, which I've already got from that. Okay, fine. So in here, I need to put 1, 2, 3, and 9. So 9 is in one of those two. 2 is in one of those two. This is a 3-9 pair because I can't put 3 or 9 in either of those. So this is a 1-2 pair. The 1-2 pair looks like making that the 4 and that the 1. So we can go yellow and green. And that resolves this digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 7. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 3 makes this the 9 and this the 3. So we can go green and yellow. The 9 says that's not the 9, green, because this is the yellow 9. This 2 makes this the 1 and this the 2. I probably don't need to keep colouring at this point, but I'm gonna. These are, of course, green. So there's a 1 in one of those two, and it has to be in the corner. That is yellow. This is green. 9. Yeah, I'm down to an X-wing on 9s. I don't need the colouring anymore. I think I'm getting rid of it. Okay. At least I'm getting rid of the green. This isn't a 3 anymore. The 2-4 pair makes this the 3. The 2 makes that the 4 and that the 2. So this has to be a 5 or a 7, giving me a 5, 7 in the column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 2, 3, and 9. There must be a 3 in one of those. That 3 is looking across saying that not there. That's the 3. This is 2. Whoops. Wrong mode. This is 2 or 9, and the 9 is saying that's the 2 and that's the 9. That's the 2. I can make that yellow. How am I going for colours? I think I've got them all now. No, I'm missing a 9. That is now the 9. Now I've got them all. So this is 5 or 7. These are 4 and 5. This is a 4 or a 5, giving me a 4, 5 in the column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7, making this a 5, making that a 7, making that a 5, making that a 7, making that a 5, making that a 4, making that a 5, making that a 4, making that a 5, making that a 4. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's an 8. And these, there is a 5 here making that 4. So I take 4 out of there. There's a 7 here making that 5 and that 7. And that is the correct solution to the puzzle. Absolutely stunning. 6 solves in 98 days. I've been having a lot of trouble. I've been having trouble medically, which some of you would know. And it has really slowed down my recording of this pack. And I really apologize for that. I've been sitting on these puzzles that these amazing setters have created, these amazing puzzles, and I've been sitting on them for months trying to find the bandwidth to get it done. I apologize to the setters, and I apologize to all of you for these puzzles not being released earlier, but I'm working hard to get them done now as soon as I can. It's still probably going to be at least a month before I can get this pack out, because I still need to, there's still a lot to go, but I'm going to do what I can. Thank you everyone for watching. I really hope you're enjoying these ones. This was great. I loved this one. Yeah. And as always, good luck with your solving.